Okay, we've got a dead excess max in. The tester's saying that the charge port and the charging chip's okay, but when we put it on charge, as you can see, it pulls no amps. So we'll hook it up to the DC power supply, and even when we just initiate power, you can see it pulls over an amp, indicating a clear short. So with the board out of the phone, when we initiate power again, you can see bright spot. That's where the short is. So we'll get it on the heater and we'll split these layers. As soon as it gets up to 232 degrees, we cut this paper, and you'll see I put a little screw in there just to help lift the top plate off. Okay, and get that back off the heat plate now. So with the boards separated, 9 times out of 10 the short is on the top side. So what we'll do, we'll just remove the screw and get it under the microscope. And under the microscope, straight away, we see a burnt or blown capacitor. So we'll confirm it, bit of freeze spray, initiate power again, and as you can see it glows hot. So let's get that off the board. So with a bit of heat, just to get rid of that glue, or loosen the glue should I say, then we can ping that capacitor off the board. And no, I won't be replacing that capacitor because the phone will be absolutely fine. So with that capacitor off the board and back onto the power supply, as you can see when we turn it on, no shorts, which is great. So now all we need to do is just put the board back together. So put it back on the heater and just make sure all the surrounds are clean. Obviously, because we've not disturbed any of the old solder, it's all still good to use. So we'll join the boards, clamp it in place and put the top half of the jig on. That'll keep it pushed down while the solder's melting. So once that's cooled down, we'll put it back in the phone and see if it charges. And as you can see, it boots straight away because the battery probably still had some juice in it. And we get a full boot. Job's a good one.